turn up the volume in that mic when you hear. Talk in that mic, man. That mic. The mic. Talk in that, let me see if we can hear. Just do the thing on that thing there. Just do the thing on my head. Yo. No, that's not. That's why we have it connected to this one here. I hear it. When I think you're going to hear it, it's going to be a little bit on talking. Listen to it through this.
No, it's going to be live on.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Just say hello.
No.
It's not live.
It is live now. In the street, live button door. Watch it. Fool, you know?
Wow. You know, they hear everything, right? They hear background noise.
So when I do commentary, you hearing it?
We can't be just plugging it out. That's what we're going to test it. But.
And this one has a closer aggregate score than the previous match. Heading into the second leg, this is New Raiders, and they are facing off against Marcus Garvey. Hello again, my name is Christopher Scott, and if you're just joining me, the first match that we did for the St. Catherine Major League doubleheader today was De La Vega Football Club. They went against Cedar Grove. They won 1-0 this match, the second leg, but they lost 3-2 on aggregate. And now with the Raiders, who are in blue, and Marcus Garvey, who are in white, as we see the captain, one for New Raiders, that man being Akeem Lawrence, and then for Marcus Garvey, it is Rowan Ranger. And Marcus Garvey so Lawrence for Raiders, and then Ranger for Marcus Garvey. We are ready.
The role is to continue to drive for the development of the game here. Although players are selected from clubs abroad, they were developed in the league.
They're really quality players and they have really good attitude, and you get your money's worth.
This match has turned up several gears.
We're back here once more at the Spanish Town Prison Oval. This is the second of the St. Catherine Major League doubleheader. It is New Raiders. They're facing off against Marcus Garvey in the first leg. Marcus Garvey emerged victorious. They won 3-2. So this is the second team that we've encountered today that scored 3 goals. But this one is a very close aggregate score. And over the next 90 minutes, will decide who goes through. As we see New Raiders, they will be kicking off this matchup. And Odette Hamilton signals the go-ahead. And just reading the lineup for you. For New Raiders, it's Travis Bennett, Richard Brown, as we see a ball quickly set on. Oh, that was an opportunity. You have to just put those ones away. You were through, split the defense, and he was on. And that was a chance to go through. And I tell you, they didn't even want us to read the starting lineup. They just wanted us to do commentary on the goal that they were about to score. And that was a very wayward pass, and just carelessly losing possession. Went straight through. And all he had to do was just put that one on target. And I think because he saw the defender coming in, he just wanted to nip that ball past the goalkeeper. But his foot went under the ball, and that's the reason why it went so high. And it will be a goal kick for Raiders. So just to read the lineup for you now: Travis Bennett, Richard Brown, Tevin Cheese, John Edmondson, Dane Ewers, Johnny Flemings. Then we have Michael Hurst, Oral Johnson, Hakeem Lawrence, Tariq Reed, Rowan Williams, Wilburn Williams, and Curtis Wilston. So that is the lineup for New Raiders. And for Marcus Garvey, Kemar Bill Navis, Stephen Brown, Ramon Byfield, Rashane Daly, Rowan Ranger, Rayan Reed, Kevoy Russell, Romaria Taylor, Dwight Walters, Stephen Wellington, Giovanna Cole, and Elvis Wilson. That ball goes into touch. The referee says it's a throw to Raiders. Travis Bennett takes that throw and his teammate latches on. Fleming's twisting and turning. And it goes right to a Marcus Garvey player. And they can now attack. But there are 4 players behind in defense. So it just skips by the defender. Sends that one across. Intercepted though by Ron Williams. And then out forward. The New Raiders with an opportunity. And that one goes into touch. And last touch by Michael Hurst, and it will be a throw to Marcus Garvey. Take it quickly. Sends that ball forward. And Cole sends that one back for Byfield, and it will be a free kick for Marcus Garvey. Ball sent across to Cole. Cole sends it in the middle of the park, but only meets a New Raiders player. Ball sent across, and unable to latch on to that one, Michael Hurst. Rolled quickly. Referee says it's a throw. Ball thrown ahead, and just couldn't meet it, Cole. Giovanna Cole. And now it is an opportunity for Marcus Garvey to maybe have some comfort, but too much on it for Rashane Daly, so it will be a goal kick for Raiders. The ball sent long. Meets the head of Marcus Garvey. And there was a foul. That one committed by Richard Brown on Russell. And it will be, well, it was a free kick. And Ranger sends that one to the goalkeeper. And it now is with Raiders. Ewers just turns and it sends that ball forward, trying to find his teammate Bennett. And Bennett has an opportunity, but defensive work there by Marcus Garvey. And it cross back to Ewers. Ewers sends it back for his teammate, who lobs that ball forward, trying to find Bennett once more. And Bennett will try to latch on. He does. Sends that ball across. And the referee says it's a foul on Akeem Lawrence, so it will be a free kick for New Raiders. This free kick taken, swung inside the 18-yard box. Oh, that was close once more. And my oh my, there's no wonder why this match ended the way it did, 3-2 on aggregate. Close encounters by these two teams. Ball sent forward, headed on. And that one heading to touch by the man Williams. So it will be a throw for Marcus Garvey. Byfield sends it across. And the referee says it's a throw once more to Marcus Garvey. Ball sent forward. And it's a foul by Richard Brown. And so it will be a free kick for Marcus Garvey. And there were two people, Ramon Byfield and the man Javonna Cole. But Cole alone is behind the ball for Marcus Garvey. You see about 3 red shirts, or it's now 4, and now the number will increase to 5. There are about 5 red shirts inside the 18-yard box. Javonna Cole swings that one and it goes for goal, and it will be a free kick or a goal kick for New Raiders. So a wasted free kick in the end. And just take it off his ball, just like that. And that ball sent forward by Stephen Brown, so goes behind. Throw for New Raiders. This is the second match that we're featuring here today for the St. Catherine Major League. The first match was concluded, and De La Vega Football Club, they won by a goal to nil, but they lost an aggregate 3-2 against Cedar Grove. And now with a 3-2 aggregate here at the Spanish Town Prison Oval for the second match between New Raiders and Marcus Garvey, it should be even more exciting. Bennett over, and Williams' ball was intercepted, and now it is Bennett. And gobbled up by the goalkeeper. Reset once more. Ball sent forward. Headed on by Lawrence. And now it's with New Raiders once more, just skipping by his opponent. Ball sent forward by Willingston to Bennett. And that ball chipped even further forward, but Marcus Garvey sees it all the way. And the ball sent forward, finding Javonna Cole, who sends that ball even further forward. And trying to find Kevoy. And Kevoy on the ball. And he was, in fact, challenged by Tariq Reed. And it goes into touch for a throw. And Javonna Cole sends that one for Byfield, who sends that inside the 18-yard box, headed out. Defensive work there by New Raiders. And that was a foul, and it will be a free kick for Marcus Garvey. Ball swung inside the 18-yard box. And now it's with Javonna Cole. Cole on the ball, but defensive work there by New Raiders. Ball sent further up. And now it is with Bennett, but his ball intercepted. And the referee says it's a free kick. But the Hamilton sends it's a handed ball, so it will be a free kick for New Raiders. Boston way inside the 18-yard box, trying to find Troy Bennett. That throw was taken quite early, and it is in fact a corner for New Raiders, and an opportunity to level proceedings on aggregate. Ball swung inside the 18-yard box and headed out by Marcus Garvey. And that was a foul in the end, and it will be a free kick for New Raiders once more. New Raiders are now pressing. Corner for New Raiders. And an opportunity again to go level on aggregate and lead in this second leg quarterfinal action. Ball swung inside the 18-yard box. Headed out again. And a shot. Oh, that was a very, very good strike. And another corner. And that was hit with some power. And that ball was swung way behind, and Bennett sends that one inside, and the referee calls an offside. So it will be a free kick for Marcus Garvey. So their nerves haven't settled Marcus Garvey. Ball sent forward. There was a high boot where the referee says no. And that's a foul. Take it quickly. Ball sent across. Trying to find Johnny Flemings, but offensive work again by Marcus Garvey. Headed on by Bennett. And there's a player down for Marcus Garvey. Ball sent forward. Bennett on the ball now. He was taken off the ball there. And ball sent forward. Through. Take it quickly. And the last touch. The referee says it's a throw. It was once given to Marcus Garvey. Now it's with New Raiders. It's the chest of the player. And that was a ball looking for the spectacular Kevoy Russell. And now it's with New Raiders. Ball sent forward. And it's trying to find Michael Hurst. Instead, there's a jostle for possession. And a ball sent forward and just couldn't find Wellington. Instead, New Raiders have possession once more. It's Johnny Flemings. Sends that one inside and defensive work, but it's still. And the referee says it's a handball and it will be a free kick for Marcus Garvey. All right, and a free kick. Ball swung straight and just goes behind for a goal kick to New Raiders. The ball sent forward, meets the head of a Marcus Garvey player. And now settled, and the New Raiders still have it. And I'm telling you, New Raiders is just a jostle for possession. No team has been able to settle things down. As we see a ball going to touch for a throw to New Raiders. And these two teams will have to just settle down and keep their composure, show some level of composure if they want to at least score a goal. And Marcus Garvey would want to have some cushion, and New Raiders would want to get back in this, but they have to show some level of composure. As you see a ball swung back to the Marcus Garvey keeper. Now it's with Byfield. Byfield on the ball, sends that ball forward to his teammate, looking for a pass. And Wilson sends that one across. Too much in the end, and it's a throw for New Raiders. So, the referee just halting plays at the moment. And now it is a throw. And ball thrown, and Flemings couldn't keep that one on the wraps. Williams sends that ball forward, that ball intercepted. And now it's with Ranger. Ranger sends that ball forward, but his ball is intercepted. And now Marcus Garvey can attack. And their ball intercepted once more. And the ball sent back and launched forward. And again, no team has been able to really settle. And that's why there's so much switch and a change in possession. And if you want to be effective, if you want to at least score a goal, you have to show some level of composure. If you don't, then it's all lights up for you. It's always the team that show the most composure in certain moments of the game and able to keep that composure for those moments consistently through 90 minutes, then they emerge victorious. As we see a ball there for New Raiders, and too much in the end shown by Michael Hurst, and it will be a corner for New Raiders. Opportunity to go level on aggregate once more and to lead in this contest. Quick corner taken, and just gets by his defender but meets the boot of a Marcus Garvey player. Back with New Raiders. New Raiders with possession, and now that ball has been intercepted, and too much in the end. Mario Taylor. That ball sent forward. And it is a foul on Johnny Flemings. So it will be a free kick for New Raiders. Will it be? The referee says no. Is it? It's a free kick for Marcus Garvey.
Exposure.
Ball sent forward. Marcus Garvey with possession. Ranger sends that ball high. And it goes into touch. It will be a throw. And looks to be Curtis Wilson that will be taking this throw for New Raiders. through for Marcus Garvey now. Sent forward. And possession back with New Raiders. New Raiders can search forward. Ball sent across. Brown sends it across inside the center circle. And his ball just taken up. And that ball sent forward. It's intercepted. Couldn't find Kevoy. And Richard Brown, his ball now intercepted. And there's just a jostle for possession. Tariq Reed sends that ball across. And Wilson sends it forward. Bennett sends it further forward. And now New Raiders, an opportunity. And a ball swung inside. Oh, that's into the back of the net. Travis Bennett has drawn New Raiders level on aggregate. So, a 24-minute strike, and they're back in this. So it is in the second leg. New Raiders 1, Marcus Garvey 0. And a very good work done on the flank. And he initially thought that he wouldn't have gotten the ball, but he got it. And he was determined to get that ball inside. And he did. And Travis Bennett says, thank you very much. Straight into the back of the net. And New Raiders, they lead in this second leg. And they're equal now. They're tied 3-3 on aggregate. Wellington, that was a very, very clattering challenge there by Richard Brown. Ball swung inside. And that ball couldn't be met by a Marcus Garvey player. Now they do have possession once more. Ball swung inside, but collected by the goalkeeper. And Oral Johnson sends that ball forward. Travis Bennett, the goal scorer, sends that further forward, meets the chest of Ranger. Ranger for Marcus Garvey, sending that ball forward, trying to find Giovanni Cole, but it will meet the glove of Oral Johnson, and he just rolls that further. And Williston sends that ball forward, and now an opportunity to maybe go ahead here on aggregate, and he steps over twice, and it's still the New Raider player, but it goes behind for a goal kick. Marcus Garvey trying to get possession. And it's still Marcus Garvey. Daly sends that one back, trying to find Byfield. And Richard Brown, last touch there by Kemar Middle-Navis, and it will be a throw for New Raiders. And the referee, Odette Hamilton, just trying to calm down Kevoy Russell. And Tariq Reed sends that one across. Ball sent forward. Trying to find Lawrence. And now it's Akeem Lawrence once more. And the referee. It's a throw for New Raiders. It's actually a foul. That's what the crowd and his teammates are telling him. So Richard Brown will be taking this free kick for New Raiders. He has a powerful foot. He does. And headed on, but dangerously. And Marcus Garvey will try to calm things down. And Marcus Garvey can search forward. And it is in fact a foul, so it will be a free kick for Marcus Garvey. Ball sent forward, headed on. And dangerously headed And now it's with Williston, and he loses possession. And now Marcus Garvey can go forward. And there will be a free kick for New Raiders. Almost 28 minutes gone in this contest. And it's 3-3 on aggregate. Ball sent forward, and that's not a bad ball in the end. And that opportunity wasted by Michael Hurst. So it goes behind for a goal kick. And a New Raiders player down on the field. He's being helped up. And he's okay. That man Williston. But it will be a free kick for New Raiders. Ball swung inside the 18-yard box. And the two players are there. Richard Brown decides to send that ball back up again. And it's challenged. And defensive work there by Marcus Garvey. Now it's Bill Davis. And that was pretty embarrassing. Pretty embarrassing indeed. Take it quickly. Ball swung inside the center circle. Can latch on. And defensive work there once more by Marcus Garvey. So it will be a goal kick as we see the first substitution in this match. And it will be Dwayne Ewers that comes off for New Raiders. Ball swung across and couldn't control that ball in the end. Wellington, so it will be a throw for New Raiders. Richard Brown with the throw. And Akeem Lawrence couldn't latch on, and defensive work there. And now the new substitute. And Marcus Garvey loses possession, and now Johnny Flemings. And he was just pushed, but because of his momentum, he just ran and ran and ran and ran and ran. And he goes behind for a goal kick. Will be a free kick for Marcus Garvey. Ball swung inside and headed out. And Stephen Wellington gives that straight to the other team because it is in fact seems to be an offside call or a foul inside the 18-yard box. Now it's with Richard Brown of New Raiders. Richard Brown tells Michael Hurst to go, but that was not a good pass in the end. And it goes behind for a throw to Marcus Garvey. Led by Richard Brown. Take it quickly. Boston forward, unable to find Michael Hurst. Marcus Garvey does have possession. And it just skips by two players now. And they can search forward. And Bill Navis sends that one across. Shane Daly lobs that ball forward, trying to find Wellington, unable to. And Kevoy Russell unable to latch on, and the keeper with his defensive work. And Rayon Reed sends that one into touch for a throw to New Raiders. And that was a skill and a half. And couldn't make use of it in the end. Daly sends that ball forward, but it only meets the boot of that man Reed, who sends it across, but it's intercepted once more. Marcus Garvey can search forward. And Javonna Cole couldn't make use of that one either. And now it's with New Raiders. And Fleming's unable to latch on. Ball intercepted, and he goes behind, however, for a throw to New Raiders. Intercepted now, chested down by Bill Navis. Bill Navis sends it for Russell. Russell sends it forward for Wellington. Wellington on the ball. He will be challenged by Richard Brown. It's Wellington. What will he do? And he's now challenged by Tyreek Reed, and that ball intercepted. And that is a foul. So it will be free kick for New Raiders. As Odette Hamilton just talking to Kevoy Russell once more. And Rangers' defensive players wasn't the best, but he has his friend Stephen Brown to back him up. And Williston sends it across for Reed, who sends it forward. And that's a foul in the end, and it will be another free kick for New Raiders. Just over 36 minutes gone in this encounter, just under 9 minutes to go for the first half. It's 3-3 on aggregate, but New Raiders, they're leading 1-0 here at the Spanish Town Prison Oval. This is St. Catherine Major League quarterfinal action. The first leg, it finished 3-2 in favor of Marcus Garvey, but they're trailing 1-0 in this encounter. So it's 3-3 on aggregate at the moment. And be looking for another goal to maybe actually lift the confidence, because the confidence is actually up for the players. Bell Navis, he's being hounded. Rashane Daly, his ball intercepted by Brown, but in the end, nothing coming up that one. Travis Bennett, the goal scorer for New Raiders here in this match, sends that ball forward, trying to find Michael Hurst. When intercepted, Ranger sends that ball across for Javonna Cole, and further upwards now for Marcus Garvey. And Marcus Garvey have an opportunity, and the referee says no foul, and it will be a throw for Marcus Garvey. That was a half opportunity to make something, and in the end it will be a throw. So, throw, intercepted. Defensive work there, not the best in the end, but that ball sent it to touch for a throw by Williston. Throw for Marcus Garvey. Turned by Bill Navis. And that's a foul by Akeem Lawrence. Stephen Brown swings that one inside the 18-yard box. Headed up by Reed. Wilburn Williams. This ball sent across. And now it's with Rashane Daly. Daly sends it across for Bill Navis. Bill Navis looking for a pass and sends that one inside. Headed on by Kavoy Russell. And it will be taken by the goalkeeper, Johnson. Johnson rolls that one for Travis Bennett, who sends that ball forward. Has been hounded by Marcus Garvey player. Travis Bennett, however, sends it back to his teammate. And that ball search forward meets the boot of Ranger. Ranger sends that ball forward and headed on by Richard Brown. And now it's with Rashane Daly of Marcus Garvey. Sends it forward. Wellington. And he squares that one, but too much in the end. And taken up by the goalkeeper, Johnson. Johnson sends that ball long. Bill Navis meets it. And the referee says it's a foul. She calls it back. She was playing the advantage at Hamilton, but she says that there was no advantage in the end, so it will be a free kick for Marcus Garvey to take the lead once more on aggregate, but to draw level here in the second leg. 40.5 minutes gone in this first half and this contest. Will be taken by Kavoy Russell, and that wasn't the best in the end. And now they have a chance, and that ball sent across for Michael Hurst, but could latch on, and it goes behind for a throw to Marcus Garvey. The ball now, Kemar Bill Navis. Bill Navis on the ball, still Bill Navis. Wellington now on the ball, turning. The ball sent across. And now it's with Daly. Daly sends it to Russell, and Russell tries to find Daly once more. Defensive work there by Richard Brown. They have it once more. Rashane Daly sends that ball forward, trying to find Kavoy Russell. Russell on the ball now. He has time and space, and he will be challenged by Richard Brown. He still sends it for Richard Daly, or Rashane Daly. Akeem Lawrence trying to get by Bill Navis. He sent passes to Tevin Cheese, who sends it across for Travis Bennett. Bennett on the ball now for New Raiders. Still Bennett, twisting and turning. Finds the boot of Ranger, the captain of Marcus Garvey, who has a defensive clearance. Sends it to the keeper. Keeper rolls it out to Wellington. Wellington on the ball now. Sends it to Michael Hurst. Hurst trying to find a pass. Decides to turn back and send it forward. Cheese over to Bennett. Bennett trying to find Michael Hurst, but too much in the end, and Michael Hurst will try to challenge, but It is in fact actually a corner for New Raiders, so another opportunity to go ahead in the contest, double their advantage, and go ahead on aggregate. Ball swung inside the 18-yard box, and another opportunity for New Raiders to go ahead. Nowadays, Kevoy Russell, his ball tackled by Johnny Flemings, and Russell sends that ball forward, trying to find Wellington, and it's an offside by Stephen Wellington, so it will be a free kick for New Raiders. Just over 43 minutes gone in this contest. This is St. Catherine Major League quarterfinal action. The first match concluded between De La Vega City Football Club and Cedar Grove. Cedar Grove go through 3-2 on aggregate, but they lost 1-0 today. And so, this would not be the first time that a team has been trailing that was leading on aggregate. As Wellington loses possession, Rangers sends that one across. Ball now with Shane Daly. Bill Navis. The ball sent forward, trying to find Kevoy Russell, headed on by Richard Brown. And Oral Johnson again will collect. Thrown over for Travis Bennett, who sends that ball across to find Williston. Williston now on the ball for New Raiders. Sends it forward, trying to find Travis Bennett, and does, but his ball is tackled and he loses possession. And that ball sent inside the 18-yard box. Chested and Rashane Daly with a strike, wide of the target, and it will be a goal kick for New Raiders. 44.5 minutes gone, just 30 seconds left for normal time. I'm not sure how many time will be added on from Odette Hamilton. We know in a couple of seconds 45 minutes would have elapsed. And that is the end of the first half. A goal scored. That is the only difference maker. So at the end of the first half, 45 minutes have elapsed. And the New Raiders, they lead by a goal to nil.
And we are ready.
The role is to continue to drive for the development of the game here. Although players are selected from clubs abroad, they were developed in the league.
They're really quality players and they have really good attitude, and you get your money's worth.
This match has turned up several gears. A swing of the right boot. That's beautiful, Lance. Well, he was a Golden Boot winner in the Costa Cup football with scores of goals in his career for Dinthill in the Costa Cup football. But what a strike that was in the top flight for Cavalier tonight. Very much against the run of play.
Sean Fraser, his shot blocked. McGee trying to stab it forward to Peter Lee Battle. McGee with the effort, the keeper collects. Darius Stewart. Stewart does well. Ty McGee, Peter Lee Vassell.
Just a little undercooked from McGee. Vassell wanted it a little bit more firm.
You wouldn't have expected him to take the shot with his right foot. He was looking for the pass, and it just didn't work out for him there in the end.
Well,
He doesn't get it.
Oh.
Vassell does really well to win it back.
That good turn of pace, because Rashane Sharp was trying to run by him. Good speed, good strength from Vassell. The good players always look to have time on the ball, i.e. Tariq McGee.
Here's another one. Peter Lee Vassell.
Oh, yes.
Weatherly picks it up. Harvey was in the way. The keeper will collect, or will try to. Doesn't really hold on to it. Sharp. Forced away from goal. Vassell puts it into touch.
He made a meal of it.
Players down for Portland United, but Harbourview will continue. McGee lays it off to Vassell. Vassell with a ball to Weatherly. Couldn't quite get there. It was closer to the defender than it was to Weatherly. Vassell trying to play it upfield. Fraser trying to go between a couple of defenders and was fouled. Free kick. Vassell. McGee. Seconds remaining in this first half. Finds Vassell. 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 McGee looking for that additional space again. McGee on his left foot. Was he tripped? He was. Free kick. Poor ball. Vassell now collects. Harbourview will try again. Poor ball from Peter Lee Vassell.
Yeah, I wanted Beckford to run, but Beckford wasn't running, so he shouldn't have passed the ball there. Could have taken it a bit further. Peter Lee Vassell disappointed with himself more than the fact that his teammate didn't give him the passing option he wanted. To get position in those pockets.
Referee says play on. Vassell beats one. Plays it out wide. Beckford in a little bit of space now. He's inside the box on his right foot. Looking for options. That wasn't one of them. It was too far away from Vassell. Was waiting right on the edge of the box. As we see the opportunity here, but the poor pass to Beckford that got some space on the left was good work by Peter Lee Vassell before that. Vassell, what a ball that is.
Tremendous. A thing of beauty.
Mark Lewis touches it forward to Peter Lee Vassell. McDonald is there, but so too is the keeper.
Didn't put himself in the best position to get the pass, Donald, because he was looking across at the assistant, trying to ensure that he kept his run onside. Trying to keep the run onside, and in doing so, wasn't as alert to what Vassell wanted to do.
Here's Vassell. McGee back to Vassell. Timar Lewis. Now it's with Vassell. Inside the box, Vassell!
Really snatched at that Peter Lee Vassell. The ball didn't run smoothly for him, to be fair. Trying to get it out from his feet. Look at it. Stabbed across to him. And the ball just really never settled for him. A wild slash in the end. That was a chance, which was not taken, as the stricken Rashawn Sharp walks to the near side to be replaced by Barnes, Hardy Barnes.
So, pretty much firepower. By the young man Harding. But that's the end of the match.
Yeah.
And we are ready.
The role is to continue to drive for the development of the game here. Although players are selected from clubs abroad, they were developed in the league.
They're really quality players and they have really good attitude and you get your money's worth.
This match has turned up several gears.
So we're back here at the Spanish Town Prison Oval. The Raiders, they're facing off against Marcus Garvey. As we see Michael Hurst on the ball now for New Raiders. And we see a ball sent for Flemings. And it's Johnny Flemings. And the referee. It's an offside call by the referee. Free kick taken by Ranger. Intercepted now. And Ron Williams sends that one across. And that one goes into touch for a throw. Marcus Garvey with the possession now. And on by Brown. And now it's with Devon Cole. The referee says no foul at all. Shane Daly sends it across. And Akeem Lawrence. The referee says it's a throw for New Raiders. Intercepted, however. And there was a jostle for possession, and the referee says it's a free kick for Marcus Garvey. Sent quickly forward. And a jostle between two Marcus Garvey players and one New Raiders player, but New Raiders wins in the end. Ball sent further up, trying to find Flemings. Still New Raiders on the ball, and he was fouled, and it will be a free kick for New Raiders. So it's still 3-3 on aggregate. New Raiders leading by a 0-0. Goal scored by Travis Bennett. Ball swung inside the 18-yard box, and he took it sweetly on his left foot and went straight into the back of the net. And that's the difference maker so far here in this matchup. So it is 3-3 on aggregate. Ball swung inside the 18-yard box, collected by the goalkeeper. And Reed sends that one forward, trying to find Russell. Rashane Daly will try to latch on. And Bennett. And now it's with Akeem Lawrence. That ball sent forward, trying to find Michael Hurst, and Ranger was fouled. So it will be a free kick for Marcus Garvey, as Rowan Ranger still on the floor, the captain for Marcus Garvey, and he's slow to get up. Free kick sent forward. Hit it on once more. Rashane Daly will try to latch on. Jostle for possession now. And the ball sent, trying to find Michael Hurst, but defensive work again by Marcus Garvey. Ball swung over now. And Tevin Cheese, he's fouled, and that's a free kick for New Raiders. Just a little bit selfish on the ball, Tevin Cheese. And I tell you, he can't do that because it's a very physical team, Marcus Garvey. Ball swung inside, blocked, and sent further forward. And defensive work there by Tyreek Reed. And it will be a goal kick for Marcus Garvey as the ball went behind. Sent quick, now it's Rohan Ranger. Ranger, ball sent across, finds Byfield. Byfield still on the ball. He's hounded by Akeem Lawrence. And that goes into touch for a throw to Marcus Garvey, quickly taken. Ball sent forward, tried to find Giovanna Cole. And just dressing back Tariq Reed. And that ball goes into touch for a throw to Marcus Garvey. Ball swung inside there by Belnavis, but headed on. Oh, that was close. Could have been an own goal. And dangerous play there by the defense of New Raiders. And miscommunication. And it leads to a corner. Opportunity for Marcus Garvey to take back the league on aggregate. It would be 4-3 if they can convert. Ball swung inside the 18-yard box. Oh, that was close. It's still Marcus Garvey, but right into the hands of the goalkeeper Johnson. Johnson rolls that ball forward, trying to find Tevin Cheese, but unable to find him. And New Raiders have back possession. And the referee says another corner for Marcus Garvey. Just early days here, 6.5 minutes gone in the second half. And by my calculation, that's 51.5 minutes gone in this entire match. And ball swung inside the 18-yard box, but defensive work again by New Raiders. Pressure is on by Marcus Garvey. Ball turned, and Flemings tried to latch on once more. But it is Marcus Garvey, just turned sweetly and set that ball across. Now Marcus Garvey with possession, turned by Tevin Cheese. And now they have an opportunity. Ball swung inside. And collected once more by Oral Johnson. So it will be a goal kick for New Raiders. Pressure mounting by Marcus Garvey. The ball sent forward, but it only goes into touch for a throw. And this may go even further, as it's still 3-3 on aggregate. Now it's with Tevin Cheese of New Raiders. Still Tevin Cheese. Stumbles a little bit and loses possession. Flemings tried to latch on. And the last touch by Marcus Garvey, player, the first assistant says, so it's a throw. Tevin Cheese. And ball sent inside. Turned. Still has the ball. Swung across. And it's still with New Raiders, hounded by 3 players, and a shot wide of the target. And again, it's a goal kick for Marcus Garvey. And the pressure applied back by New Raiders. Byfield send that ball forward, tried to find Cole. Cole sends that ball across, but an offside by Wellington. And it will be a free kick for New Raiders. And again, so much pressure put on by Marcus Garvey, and almost latch on to that one, Javana Cole. Headed by Travis Bennett. And defensive work there by Rowan Rager. Ball swung across, trying to find Tevin Cheese. And defensive work there by Marcus Garvey. Goes into touch for a throw to New Raiders. Sending that ball forward, Hakeem Lawrence. And forward. And now it's with Kavoy Russell. He will be hounded by Williston. And it just bodies Williston off the ball. And it's now Kavoy Russell. Swung across. And it couldn't latch on to that one. And a shot wide of the target. Intercepted by Wellington. As I said, the pressure is mounting. Pressure is mounting. And it will be a goal kick for New Raiders. And I tell you, it's a tale of 2 halves so far. Marcus Garvey being the better team here in the second half so far. New Raiders obviously the better team in the first. As we see another substitution in the offing there for New Raiders. And we'll just confirm, it seems to be Curtis Williston that comes off. Ball sent forward by Bill Davis, but no one there to pick it up. And instead, the keeper, Earl Johnson, picks it up. Now to the substitute. Now it's with Tevin Cheese. Tevin Cheese sends that one across. And the man, Rowan Williams, is fouled. So it will be a free kick for New Raiders. 56.5 minutes gone. And by my account, that's 11.5 minutes gone in the second half. Tevin Cheese now on the ball, sends that ball forward. Trying to find Michael Hurst. Michael Hurst on the ball now. And it still gets by another defender. But collected by Rayon Reed. Rolls that ball forward. Finding Rashane Daly. Rashane Daly sends that ball forward for Russell. And Russell is fouled. And the referee, Odette Hamilton, says it's a free kick for Marcus Garvey. And Byfield leaves that one and instead leaves it for Elvis Wilson. So Wilson will take this free kick. Ball swung inside. 18-yard box. Collected by Oral Johnson. Good for Michael Hurst. Hurst on the ball now for New Raiders. Hurst still. And Rowan Ranger fouls Michael Hurst, and it will be a free kick for New Raiders. Take it quickly. And Javana Cole sends that ball forward. And just trying to find Romario Taylor. Intercepted, however. Williams sends that one across. Finds Wedderburn. Wedderburn sends that ball forward. Trying to find Michael Hurst, but it will be a throw. Wanted to touch. Michael Hurst. It's Michael Hurst, and he is caught offside. Figured as much, and it will be a free kick for Marcus Garvey. Taken quickly. Ball sent forward. Tried to intercept that one. Tevin Cheese. Unable to. Headed out. And Tevin Cheese sends that ball across.